Alright, for the first two tutorials, what we was doing is just some basic level access that we secure the router with. We did the local access and we did the remote access. What we want to do now is to get into a little bit more secure access with your router. And we're going to begin by showing you all service level basic secure password level 7. First and foremost, you'll go to our router interface. We already know the passcode here is Cisco. We're going to enable to get into privilege exec mode, conf t to get into global configuration mode. Alright, conf t, right, to get into global configuration mode. And as you can see that our password was set an enabled password that I forgot to type, but we had some level of security from our last tutorial. What we're going to do now, we're going to set up some kind of encryption. And why does that we have to set up some kind of encryption? I'm going to exit here for a while and we go to show run. We will see that enabled password Cisco is showing. So anybody who doing social engineering can just look over my shoulder, you understand, and actually get into my my router by actually seeing my configuration file. If I open my configuration file, not knowing that somebody could be looking over my shoulder. As you can see, all these little passwords, they are very simple and very easy to remember. So they're very basic. So what we need to do is to have some kind of basic secure password. And we will do this by, again, going into conf t. And we will type the command service. And let's press tab. Pass. Press tab again, encryption. Alright. And I'll press enter. Alright, I'm going to exit now, and I'm going to again do a copy run start to save my configuration file, and I'm going to do a show command. Alright, show run, my bad. And as you can see, the enabled password has some kind of encryption in it. As you can see, it's level 7. This level 7 here, level 7 basically means a simple numeric or alphabetical substitution of numbers, which is very easy to break. I'm going to show you how we could break this thing very easily because it's service level type 7. And let's take a look to see what is happening down at the bottom, right, to see if any encryption took place. Right, so we see that service level encryption also take place on line 0 as well as line on the VTY's virtual terminal lines. Alright, so I'm going to show a run again. Alright, show run. And I'm going to copy this password here. It's giving us some form of security, but it's not secure. Right, and if I was supposed to go into a website called, let me just open this one here, IFM. Let me go here, IFM Cisco passcode tracker, IFM Cisco passcode tracker. We would see that if we was to cover or copy the service level password encryption, and you see the crack, we will see that actually it marks Cisco. So this is one of the reasons why it is not advisable to use service level type 7 password. You need something a little bit more secure like MD5 encryption or something like that, which we're going to be doing just now. Alright, let's press here. So I'm going to go back into my configuration terminal and I'm going to set a secret password. So I'm going to enable secret and I'll change this password to Cisco 1234. Alright, I'm going to press enter. Alright, I'm going to exit. And then I'm going to do a copy run start to save my configuration file and then a show run. And let's take a look at our configuration file. So we still see this service password is level 7 there, which we could remove. But if we enable a secret password using MD5 encryption, alright, which give us a harder type of encryption to break. Alright, so this tutorial here, we're going to focus a lot on MD5 encryption methods, which we did already. I'm going to go in a little lower now to see if it happens on both the virtual lines too as well. And we can see that service level password is there, so we're going to really have to deal with this in our next tutorial. But before we do that, let's go back into conft and remove no enable password and go back into our configuration file again. We're going to exit, copy run start, I'm going to do a show run. And as you can see, there is absolutely no level 7 because you remove it by using the no enable password. Alright, so part of securing the router, part 3, our tutorial, what we only focus on is securing the router more secure. And we show you the basic part of it first by using service level 7 basic password, and then we went to a more secure one with MD5 encryption. Alright, as we move on to other tutorials, we're going to secure it a lot more.